And we
are live.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream here on the Film Stock channel. It's been months since I've done one with Trevor, but I got Trevor from Film Geeks here. We're just hanging out, shooting the shit. How you doing?
As we do. We were talking about this for like October. It's been so it's good to be. It feels good to be back, as we always kind of say.
Oh yeah. It's great. I mean, we haven't done this in months, and we used to do it. For those who don't know, we used to do this every week from like May 2020 to like November 2020. It was like every Wednesday night was a stream, and it would be me and Trevor, or me and Trevor and a guest or something. It was always fun. So
it was the best.
Yeah, might have to get back into that. But if you guys are in here, let me throw the banner up for you. Make sure to hit that like button. That's what I always say. It helps out with the algorithm. Yep. All right, we got the banner going. It's all good. So we're just going to be sitting here answering questions, chilling. I see Zilla's in here. Hello there. That's a funny name.
Pooperson, I like it. How you doing, Mr. Pooperson?
Hello there, stranger boy. Ian's in here. What's good, Ian? Happy snowy Sunday. Don't know if you heard about Bob Saget died last week, and I was wondering what your favorite TV shows were growing up. Yes, rest in peace. I watched Full House on and off as a kid. I wasn't like a hardcore fan, but obviously it's sad what happened.
Oh, absolutely. Rest in peace to Bob Saget. I think it was unexpected, too. I didn't know anyone saw it coming or whatever, but Full House was great. Super great. And you see all those TikTok edits with them, it hits even harder now.
Oh, yeah. What were your favorite TV shows growing up? I have a few that come to mind.
Drake and Josh, iCarly. So it's not going to be like Full House. I didn't grow up with Full House, but it's Drake and Josh, iCarly, Hannah Montana, Shake It Up, as we talked about. I think we talked about yesterday with you. Rockies and Daya.
Yes.
Sweet Life on Deck, Hannah Montana. I watched them all. Literally, a SpongeBob.
Drake and Josh is the top for me. For
me, it was actually going to be Zoe 101. I watched that religiously, dude.
That's a great one. If you wanna play, whatever that's it.
Let's just get away.
That show slaps. Me and Cam watched some of it like earlier this year. It's on Hulu, I want to say.
Okay, so. I'm actually doing. It's funny. I'm doing a top 10 favorite childhood TV shows video on Tuesday, and that's definitely going to be on there. So
nice. Yeah,
be a good time. A little plug right there.
I also watched the Clone Wars growing up. I know you were big on Avatar.
Oh, dude, I'm starting Legend of Korra hopefully this week, and Avatar: Last Airbenders, goated.
Yeah. Dank Sinatra, what's good? The View with Drew says saw Eternals, Black Widow recently. They were good, but the villains were bad. Yeah,
agreed.
The Black Widow villains are garbage.
Taskmaster, no lie. Like I was expecting like Vulture level villain.
Yeah,
and it was like worse than the what's the guy's name from Thor: The Dark World?
Malekith.
Yeah, worse than that.
Awful villain. Eternals, I didn't really know what the deal was with like the villains. It was just the deviants, I guess, and that's kind of a bummer. So
it was supposed to be what, Arsham?
Yes.
However, freaking Rob Stark said it. Arsham's coming. Arsham, there it is. Arsham.
Oh man,
I'm not a big Eternals fan. I might watch that tonight. I'm kind of over football. I might try to rewatch it, but
Taskmaster was a garbage villain. But Dreykov was bad too, so it is what it is. Let's see. Michaela Rose, what's going on? Alex Lopez, happy Sunday. Let's see. Yankee 88 says, what's your favorite episode of Daredevil? Just finished the show. Very nice. It's a great show. Highly recommend it. I know you're about to start it, and I'm excited to start it
tonight. Yeah.
So my favorite episode, tough question. Something in season 3, probably towards the end, because that season was insane. So
season 3s are always so good. It's like it finally found its tone, its footing, like Game of Thrones, the Red Wedding.
Oh, season 3 of Game of Thrones is elite.
Gosh, every season I've watched, like season 3, you're like, oh, buckle up, here's Stranger Things, season 3, get into it.
Yep. That's also, I'd say, the best Stranger Things season. So yeah, season 3s are hits for most shows.
Elite, yeah.
It's good to see the ghosts back together. Slightly nostalgic. Yeah, it is a little nostalgic, isn't it? Even though we talk like, I don't know if everyone knows this, we talk like every day. So, but it's not on a stream,
Yeah, it's not new to us, but like for everyone here, I'm sure it is a little new.
Yeah, I know. Remember when we went live at Disney? Like actually in person, the first time we went live.
Oh, at Disney World. Yeah. We've done live in Disney World. We gone live in the car. I mean, it's been.
Oh, that was something else. To quote Toby.
Is that still on your channel?
I think I privated it just because I went back and watched it. The quality, like for most of it, you couldn't even really see us.
Yeah, it was
fine.
I thought it would work better than it did, but whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. a cameo from Frozen 2. Number one fan. Yeah, big Frozen 2 guy.
That's funny.
Let's see. Hector, how you doing? What's your biggest hot take? It could be about food, movies, anything. That's how I'm going to look at this. You have one?
I was thinking for movies or shows. I would go for the show. Season 8 of Game of Thrones is actually fire.
Okay.
Yeah,
that is a hot take. That is a hot one.
I rewatched it and I was like, Jess, my girl, was literally like, that's one of my favorite seasons. So I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's my least favorite, but life goes on. You know, we got what we got. It is what it is. One of my hot takes, I'd probably say, let's think about this. I'm looking at my Blu-rays. The way I have my new room set up, my Blu-ray shelves are right in front of me, so I can just look directly at it.
Nice.
Big fan.
I'd love to look over there.
Hot take. Do you know any of my hot takes that I always say? Like Mad Max Fury Road, I'm never saying that again. That's one I said for a while. I don't like the movie that much. Hot takes.
Hey, is Half-Blood Prince like your least favorite Harry Potter? Is that a hot take? I know lots of people love it. I really enjoy it.
It's my least favorite Harry Potter. Yeah, I think a lot of people also have that, but it's either like top or bottom for people.
Yeah, it's actually middle for me. I think it's number 5.
Really? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like Snape and that moment at the end really sealed it for me with Snape and Harry.
Yeah.
God, so good.
MCU hot take right now, I will say, is that I think No Way Home is the number 1 MCU movie. That's kind of a hot take from what I've seen because people are starting to come out against it on TikTok. So
I know people always do that. They always start coming against it, and like for nostalgia purposes alone, for us and our generation, you and I growing up with them. Come on, we can talk spoilers for No Way Home. Everyone's seen it now, right?
I assume.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're assuming everyone.
Yeah. You must have seen it by now. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, it's the only movie we do $1 billion in years. So
yeah, absolutely. It's been out for a month. Been out for a month actually today. Like
today's
the Thursday
16th?
release. Yeah, the
Holy
Thursday.
Yeah, I was in Disneyland and we went to go see it at the best. Did you ever see that TikTok of all the Spider-Man's doing the like?
Yes.
In the theater. I was at that theater.
Oh, really?
I told you that. Yeah, like I went because I saw that TikTok. I read immediately after. I was in this theater in Anaheim, burgundy everywhere, and I look over. I see like 20 Spider-Men, like all dressed up like that. And I literally said, I saw a TikTok like 5 minutes later. I was like, oh, that's 100% them.
Yeah.
Like, has to be them.
Yeah.
Best theater experience I've ever had. Like, I want to do that, like best theater experiences, because it's obviously the Marvel ones, some Fast and Furious ones, but like No Way Home, something so simple of Ned doing that in the kitchen, dining room. I watch the scenes on TikTok constantly.
I think that's the most unexpected like
way to
reveal in the MCU.
Yeah. Like you're expecting a huge one, like a huge one. And you're like, that's Peter, right? Or it has to be. You're like, you just know. And then, it was great. It was so awesome.
Incredible. Eddie S., you want to do your thing?
I'll get it low. Eddie!
Eddie, you're the GOAT. I remember I hopped in his IG Live the other day, and he was showing his Blu-ray shelf, and I was like, if you drop that YouTube video, I'm there. Just let me know.
Always, bro. And keep working at the gym, bro. I see you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I see it, too. Yeah. I also have the game on right now on my TV.
Literally right. It's my living room. My TV's out in my living room, yeah.
Yeah. Azid says, congrats on your team winning the Natty. Yeah. That's one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me in my entire life.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I cried tears of joy like a overwhelmed child. I'll always cherish it. I'm still celebrating. Yeah. I got a lot of merch.
I like the Bulldogs, but I was screaming like it was my team. Like I was jumping so high and like my voice hurt. My voice was gone. It was great. It was a great night for me too.
Yeah. Great night overall. I'll never forget it. And hopefully they get another one. I mean, I'm not going to get cocky or greedy, but I think they have, with Kirby now proven to beat Saban, like I think that he could do it again.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll be able to do it next year because if Stetson play your team playing again, I think your defense was like mostly seniors, right?
Yeah, a lot of guys left on the defense. So we'll see what happens.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, are they showing a movie trailer right now? Or it's something with Liev Schreiber. I think it's that what's that show called? No clue, but it also has John Voight.
Can't Outrun Your Legacy.
Yeah, I'm watching. It just said that about 10. I think I'm a few seconds ahead of you. Oh, Ray Donovan is getting a movie. Okay.
Oh, getting a movie. This is a Showtime show. I'm pretty sure it's a really good show.
Interesting. Yeah, I've heard good things.
Oh, snap. Liev Schreiber, is that his name?
Yeah, Liev Schreiber. He's in Scream. He's Cotton. Yeah,
he's Cotton Weary in Scream, and he's also in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
He is. He's Sabretooth.
Love that movie. That's his name, Sabretooth, yeah.
Yeah, Sabretooth.
That's great.
You know what else he's in? Spotlight.
He's great in Spotlight. He's also
Spotlight.
in Salt. You ever seen Salt with Angelina Jolie?
I have seen Salt.
Salt's badass, dude.
Yeah, Salt's pretty good. That's
good.
like one of the most forgotten movies of our time. Salt.
Yeah, if you're gonna like, it was a really good action movie for its time with like Angelina Jolie when she was a badass. Like she did Wanted and that. She did like those badass like Mr. and Mrs. Smith action roles.
Mm-hmm.
She was on top of it. All three of those movies fire.
Absolutely. We need another vlog to Disneyland or Universal. If I go out to Disneyland, the chances are I'm probably going to be with this guy. So we'll probably do vlogs if I go again in the future. And I try to go to Universal again sometime, maybe by the end of the year. So
yeah, we're not getting to Disneyland this year, you and I.
No. No shot.
No.
Marvel Studio with the super chat. Thank you, saying go Dogs. Absolutely, go Dogs. The national champs. It feels right. That's something off my bucket list that I can cross off. I'll forever be happy with that. Where was I? Let's see. Okay. What is a movie you think will be very bad this year?
Morbius
is not going to be good.
It's not going to be good,
unfortunately,
at all. What's another one that just looks bloody awful?
I'm going to go to IMDb right now. I think that what's it called?
It's like one people are like really excited for that. I'm just like,
do you think Uncharted's going to be good?
No, but it's going to be.
I'm concerned.
It's going to be like a middle of the road fun action adventure movie. You know,
Yeah.
I know I haven't played the game. I know everyone's like really hating on. Oh, Mark Wahlberg is not Sully or whatever.
Yeah, Sully has a stash in the game, so
it's Sully and Mark. It's Sully and Tom or Mark Wahlberg, Jesus, and Tom Holland.
yeah.
What more do you want? Antonio Banderas. Like it looks like a fun action movie. I'm excited for it, but it's coming out in February.
Yeah, it comes out like in a month, literally a month from, I think it's February 18th it comes out, so we'll see what happens.
So a month from tomorrow, Thursday night, yeah.
I think it will be bad, but again, I want to love it, so we'll see what happens.
Yep, that's facts.
Here's a hot take. Eternals is top 10 MCU. That's a hot take. That is a hot take, because I don't
honestly, it's not, I feel. Like,
really?
Because I see so many people have it like top 5.
Damn.
Like anymore, it's like Eternals is growing, man. So like it might be a hot take for me and you. It's definitely a hot take.
Yeah.
But like some people have it as number 1 MCU movie. I'm like, I just don't see it. I thought it could be like from the trailers.
It's the most disappointing, one of the more disappointing films from last year, I would say.
It's the most disappointing in my opinion. Yeah, it's a bottom 5 MCU for me, unfortunately.
Damn. Yeah.
I need to rewatch it. Granted, like it's like after the movie, you know, when you're done watching the movie, you're kind of like, what the hell did I just watch?
Yeah, that happens.
Yep,
it happens a lot actually, unfortunately. Yes. Let's see, a lot of hot takes here in the chat. Cam's in here saying hello, Trevor.
Cam, how are you?
Let's see. Jack, how you doing? Did we see Scream 5? Why, yes, we both did. Do you have any thoughts, Trevor? No spoilers.
No spoilers. Yeah, I was disappointed, man. I predicted a couple things what was going to happen before even going into the movie, and then if you're a Scream fan at all, it's very predictable. But if you're a Scream fan, I definitely recommend checking it out. Chris and I might be in the minority. Lots of people love it.
Yeah,
like, love it. Fortunately, I don't. I don't think it's a bad movie, but it's a 3 out of 5. I was expecting at least a 4 or above, and it's probably more like a 2.75 out of 5.
A lot of issues with the movie, and I can't really get into them without spoiling it, unfortunately. But it's just,
let's just say our biggest problem is with the 2 ghosts of the killer. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Biggest problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Favorite Scream 5 kill. Well, that's spoilers. We can't get into that. But I'll give you my favorite Scream kill from the first Scream movie, and that is going to be the stupidest thing I've ever seen that I just love. I won't say who if you haven't seen Scream, but when this person's head goes through one of those dog doors in a garage, and then it closes.
Yeah, that's mine too. What's Queen? It's 1996.
I think let's just say it.
What's her name?
is I want to say it's like Amanda.
Isn't it Harper? Not Harper.
Let's go to Scream. We're not fans of the franchise, guys.
I love the Scream movies, but I always forget this gal's name.
Let's see.
Someone's commenting it.
Let's look right here. Why is she not even high on the IMDb list? She's not showing up. Tatum.
Why did I get Harper?
I would never have got that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, see, so Tatum. Please,
Tatum Riley.
I want to be in a sequel.
Yep.
Yeah, see, Stranger Boy, you got us, bro. Appreciate you.
The horror fan.
Tatum. Everyone's like Tatum, yeah.
Go Dogs, I agree. Let's see. Charles Clayton says, do you think Marvel should recast T'Challa or Black Panther in the MCU? I think we've talked about this recently.
Last night, actually, we talked
Last
about
night we did, correct. I here's my thing. It's a very touchy subject matter. I think with a character of the caliber of Black Panther,
it.
I think you have to continue having a Black Panther in the MCU. Now
Yeah.
I don't know if that's another character steps in or if you just I don't here. How about this? I don't think they should bring in another actor to play T'Challa, but I think they should still have Black Panther. That's what
Yes.
my answer is.
I agree. Like Daniel Kaluuya's character, like we talked about last night, I would think
Yep.
that would be a very, very good character to take over the Black Panther mantle.
Yeah.
I think recasting is kind of tough, and I know lots of people are calling for a recast. And if it happens, it happens. But I would prefer to see another character take on the mantle of Black Panther.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
maybe even M'Baku, but he already kind of has his own arc going.
Yeah, but like if they did like a duel, like Daniel Kaluuya versus M'Baku or something,
yeah,
to see who did it, who got it. Yeah,
we shall see.
It's coming out soon.
I didn't know Lee Schreiber was Kingpin in Spider-Verse. Did you?
Wow, I didn't know that either.
I was unaware.
Fun fact of the day. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thanks, Alex Lopez. What's your favorite Best Picture winner and your favorite performance of all time?
Ooh, that is an excellent question. We're getting into the Oscar
season's coming up.
I know. I don't know if I'm gonna cover it this year at all, but favorite performance. You can go. Favorite performance. I have it. I have my favorite performance of all time.
What is it? I don't have mine.
It's J.K. Simmons' Whiplash. That might be. Everyone's like, oh, it's so pretentious to pick. I've never I was almost asleep in this movie when he before the scene he's slapping Neiman, like he just slapping him and screaming at him, throwing a chair at him, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't know J.K. Simmons like that. I was like, who is this guy? Perfect performance, in my opinion. Best performance I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, it's really, really, really hard to argue with that because I have the Whiplash poster right there on my wall right now. So I will say that's one of my favorites for sure. Staying in the same realm of supporting actors, though. Something about Christoph Waltz and Inglourious Bastards. Something about that performance.
Honestly, no, that's a really good answer, man. It's a really good answer. I mean, even Christoph Waltz is how he talks when he's eating the strudel on the plate, it's just something about it, like how it's like ASMR before ASMR was a thing.
It is ASMR.
It's crazy.
As for Best Picture winner, I think I know your answer.
Oh yeah, I do too. But you can go first.
I'll try and think of mine. I'd probably have to say, not Parasite. I like Parasite, but it's not Parasite.
Ooh, I like Parasite.
If I'm thinking historically, Forrest Gump's great, Rocky's great. I like,
first Rocky was a huge award winner, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was over Taxi Driver, which was controversial at the time. Still is. I'll say right now, probably Forrest Gump. Or no, you know what? That or The Departed, something like that.
Good answer.
I like The Departed, so I'll go with one of those.
Return of the King, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it's yours for sure.
I always forget it won, but it has the most Oscar wins ever, tied with Titanic at 11. So
let's be real. The whole trilogy probably should have won, but they couldn't do that.
Yeah, I think every year it could have because each one's I think Two Towers is my least favorite. I need to rewatch them all, but each one is perfect in its own way. Return of the King, I think they're kind of say, okay, first and second one they'll get nominated, but the third one it's gonna win for the whole trilogy. It really ties it all together. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. I don't think people can really argue that. Return of the King is one of the greatest movies of all time.
I gotta watch it again, but I remember just being so invested for the 3-hour plus runtime.
3 hours. And sometimes there's some moments that do drag, but from the action and for a fantasy movie to win Oscars, that's what's even more impressive.
Bro, there's an hour-long battle, isn't there? Where doesn't what's Aragorn's name, right? And Legolas, they go and get not the army of the dead, but the ghosts, and they pull up. That's sick. I remember that
because Aragorn has Isildur's blade and the sword that gets smashed by Sauron, and the Ghost King, I forget what, I think it's the Army of the Dead they're called.
Yeah,
and he swings it, and he has the only sword that can stop it. And they're like, oh my god! And then Aragorn grabs him. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
And then the Battle of Minas Tirith, Gandalf and Pippin of all people.
I need to rewatch, bro. I need to rewatch this trilogy. We say this every time we do a live stream.
You should wait for July. We'll have a Lord of the Rings day. We'll wake up. We'll order some food. Chris is coming to California again in July. For those who don't know, we're talking.
Yes.
And then we'll watch a whole day of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I'm down.
9 hours. Down.
Wings. We got to get wings.
I had wings today, bro. God, they were so good.
That'll be legendary. And then I'll be prepared for the show that comes out in September, which I think September 2nd.
Yeah. September 22nd, I believe.
22nd? Cool. Zilla says, from now on, I'm not watching any trailers. Totally fair. especially for Marvel. They reveal, and if you want to go in fresh, just don't watch trailers. What soccer team do you support? I don't watch soccer, but I know Trevor does more than I do.
I'm a big soccer fan, actually. I was a huge Barcelona fan growing up. And then as I got older, I stopped watching. I quit playing soccer. And then as I got back into it last couple years, I root for Manchester City, out of the Premier League, Fire Club. And there's an Amazon show. I forget what it's called right now. My brain always blanks for on lives, but they do like a behind the scenes of the All or Nothing. It's called. That's got it.
Oh, okay.
They do behind the scenes of like soccer teams. They did it for Michigan, and like goes behind the scenes of the training camps, everything like that. They do it for Man City. It's very, very good.
Very, very cool. Let's see. Have you seen Only the Brave? It's that movie about the firefighters with Miles Teller.
And Josh Brolin. I haven't seen it.
And like I think Jeff Bridges, maybe? Maybe I'm making that up.
Maybe it's not Josh Brolin. It might be Jeff Bridges.
No, Josh Brolin's in it. There's like a ton of people in that movie.
Yeah.
Like a lot of big names.
Haven't seen it. I've honestly never wanted to see it.
Yeah, just no desire. It looked kind of like one-off almost.
Cheesy.
Let's see. Some people say Eternals was better than Shang-Chi. I strongly disagree with that take, personally.
100%. I love Shang-Chi.
M-Chat with the hot take, Ewan, he says, Phase 4 has been the worst MCU phase so far. Wow. That's
over Phase 2? That's crazy.
Let's see. Over
Phase 2 is like the sequels, Thor Dark World,
Iron Man 3, but it gave us Winter Soldier, it had Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Guardians.
Oh, Phase 2 is good, but Phase 1, is Phase 1 the worst one?
Yes, I think it is. Iron Man, which I love, but then you've got Thor, the first Avenger, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, and Avengers. That's the worst.
Okay, yeah, Phase 1's the worst for sure.
Yeah.
Phase 4, in my opinion, it's had its stinkers, but like if we're just counting like just movies, he might be onto something, man. Like Black Widow, Eternals, kind of middle of the road. Shang-Chi, No Way Home, but those are like top tier. But so
those
is
are
Avengers
top 10. Yeah.
So is Avengers and Iron Man.
Fair. See, fair. That's
true. Ewan, you're onto something.
All right, let's see. Cam says Scream 5 was very, very predictable, but that didn't necessarily bother me. That is
honestly, that is fair. I can't pinpoint what truly bothered me with the movie. This was when I was watching it to Chris. I said, "This is kind of stupid."
Yeah.
You know, I said with some more vulgar language, but I said basically it's stupid.
it's an irritating movie. It kind of annoys me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just some of the characters and some of the performances. We can kind of go on all day.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch it again. I'll freaking love it.
Is Scream your favorite slasher franchise?
Absolutely. Yes.
It's mine as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely. Unpopular Pixar hot take. I don't like Luca too much. Well, Alex, you're not alone because I don't like it that much either.
Yeah. Me either.
Honestly,
me neither.
Bottom 5 Pixar.
Wow, that low?
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy. Am I lagging or are you lagging? I think I might be lagging.
Oh, I don't think I am in my thing. Are you? I think it's fine. Am I lagging to you?
Yeah, so I hear your mouth will move and then I hear the words. So I was just wondering. So maybe it's me.
I'll check the live feed.
Actually, mine says a 2 out of 3 Wi-Fi bars right now, so that's my bad.
Oh, okay.
So I just closed a bunch of stuff and turn my Wi-Fi on my phone. Should be good. Yeah, you good? My bad.
Do you like Halloween 2018?
Enough. I like it enough.
It's better than Halloween Kills by far. That's what I'll say. I mean, I'm not a crazy big fan of the Halloween franchise. So I've seen Halloween 2018, I think 2 times. It was all right.
It's better than Halloween Kills. Like Halloween Kills really got me is when they're like, "We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him." They're all like teaming up together. You know, like I was literally like, "This is stupid." My goodness.
Oh yeah. It was honestly cringe. Which is
hella cringe.
Very unfortunate. Have you heard of the movie Blind Fury? It stars Rutger Hauer from Blade Runner, and he plays a blind Vietnam War vet, martial arts trained vigilante. I have not heard of it, but I know who Rutger Hauer is. So
that sounds actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it does. Should Edward Norton come back as Hulk, and they make a new movie? Not at all. No, I don't want them to do that.
Unless we have some kind of variant where we have 2 Hulks.
Yeah, which he wouldn't do that. I don't think Edward Norton would. But you never know. Did someone just honk outside?
Yeah, it's a fire truck. I live across the street's a fire station.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Let's see. Who do you think gave the worst performance in the MCU? That's tough. Are there any like really bad performances in the MCU that you can think of? I can't.
Who did he say? Winston get Ray Winston. Who's Ray Winstone?
It's the friend in Black Widow, her friend Mason, that like kind of helps her out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would never think of him. Shoot. Maybe Edward Norton as Bruce Banner, like, because he just doesn't fit.
You know what
Bruce
I'll
Banner.
say? I honestly don't like. I don't know her name, but the girl who plays Mantis in Guardians 2. That's a bad performance, I think.
Okay.
Bad performance.
This might be a hot take. I love Brie Larson, but in the first Captain Marvel, it's just not the move for me, man.
That's fine. That's totally fine. Yeah, I agree. Actually, she's not the best in that movie. All right, I love her.
Yeah,
I
she's
love
great.
her
Like
work.
in Room, like fantastic, and so many other things. But at Endgame, she's better. But like the first Captain Marvel, it just seemed like almost she didn't want to be there.
Yeah. Peter says favorite Denis Villeneuve film.
You can go for it.
It's Prisoners by a long shot for me. That's his best movie by far for me.
It's a Dune for me, and it's not even close.
Fair.
Not even close.
That's my hot take. That's my hot take. I think Dune's all right. I don't think it's like God tier, but we can get into that another time.
Oh, God tier, dude. Goated. Best. I love it so much.
Biggest Oscar snub, Jason Cruz says.
For me, it's Bradley Cooper not getting nominated for Star Is Born for director.
It's hard to argue with that. I know this. I'm gonna get the obvious elephant in the room out of the way, and then I'll give my real pick. But Jake Gyllenhaal not getting nominated for Nightcrawler is a sin. It's sinful. It really is.
I don't know why he doesn't get nominated.
I don't know. It's weird, but he
like for Prisoners too. And honestly, anything for Prisoners not getting nominated.
Should have been nominated for Best Picture. Director.
Jackman, Best Actor. Yeah. Jackman. What movie came out that year? Who won Best Actor that year?
That was 2013. So Leo for The Wolf of Wall Street was the runner-up to McConaughey.
God, Hugh Jackman should have been in there though, dude. That's a good ass year for Hugh Jackman. Like Hugh Jackman, you can almost argue is better. He plays that distraught father so well.
Yeah, he does. Like the one scene where he wails on Paul Dano in that movie.
When he's sitting there, like has his hand on his throat and he's just smashing the wall with the hammer and he's smashing the sink and his like, tell me. Oh my gosh.
So well done. But I'll say that anything for A Star Is Born, I think the movie should have got more love. And again, this is kind of, I'm just going to say this one. I think James Franco should have been nominated for The Disaster Artist. Some stuff came out about him, which kind of unfortunately influenced him not getting nominated, but he was, I think, the best performance of that year. So there you go.
That's a great movie. I watched it for the first time last year and
I love
fantastic
Disaster
movie.
Artist. Love it.
God, brilliant movie.
Speaking of DiCaprio, best DiCaprio performance. How about we do, actually, that's kind of the same thing. I'd say the best is, it's hard to argue with Wolf of Wall Street. It's just hard to argue with.
I'm just gonna go different route. No one's thinking of What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Okay.
You ever seen that?
I have not. I know I need
to. I don't even know how to describe his performance, but it's the most believable thing I've ever seen. And he's young. He's like in his teens.
Mm-hmm. I've heard great things. He got an Oscar nom for it, so
yeah.
You know.
Johnny Depp's in it. Well, it's a weird movie. Like I'm not gonna say it's odd. Like until how the movie ends, I was kind of like, what?
Yeah.
But Leonardo DiCaprio is utterly brilliant in it.
Now, I'll say my personal favorite is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's my favorite performance he's ever given. Just because I love that character so much and that movie. But
honestly, dude, no shit. I'm fucking watching that tonight. I have to. Like I've been wanting to watch it. I think about the scene where they're sitting around watching TV and it's on TV, and then Brad Pitt's like, nice dismount. And he's like, thank you. He's how proud he is of it. Or whatever he says, movie. You know?
Yep.
Want to watch it? It's so good. I love it so much.
Maybe not. And that's another quote from a DiCaprio movie, Departed.
You know what's crazy is like Martin Scorsese has been obviously very out there saying that like superhero movies, yada yada yada. But like, you know, he has the same line in several movies of who would argue an owl? He has that in like 3 of his movies.
Yeah.
It's like, who's not original here, Marty?
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
By the way, there's 28 people in here, so make sure to hit that like button if you guys are in here. It does help out with the algorithm. And keep asking those questions. We're having a fun time.
Absolutely. Happy Sunday.
Yes. Question for Trevor. Who are your top 5 favorite actors playing superheroes?
Jesus, that's a tough one. I'm going Tom Holland, number 1 is Spider-Man. Can I go No Way Home spoilers or not?
Well, you wouldn't have to even go No Way Home spoilers because they've played a superhero, right? But you just say it. Who gives a shit
Okay,
anymore?
Toby and Andrew for Spider-Man. Let's go through Spider-Man. I love Chris Hemsworth as Thor. I really love what he's doing. And we're getting Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam, who I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward for also Robert Pattinson, as everyone's calling him.
Can't wait.
God, it's going to be good. Yeah.
Cannot wait. Top 3 favorite Steven Spielberg movies. I'll go first.
Yep.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. Jaws. And then the other one is either going to be, it's tough. It's between E.T. and Saving Private Ryan.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen E.T. all the way through. So there's a fun fact for you. I've never seen Saving Private Ryan all the way through. That's another fun fact for you. So I'm going to go Catch Me If You Can. Ready Player One. Jaws.
Okay.
Yeah. Ready Player One. There was a hot take. But I haven't seen a lot of Spielberg movies. I love Ready Player One.
I honestly forgot that he directed West Side Story that just came out. Like I forgot that he did that movie because it's just so not Spielberg, you know.
It's cool. Like he's got so much range, but what if you could have like Spielberg say he has my final movie, like Tarantino's like cooking up something good for maybe his final movie. What do you want to see from Spielberg? He's done sci-fi, he's done action, he's done I guess Jaws, low-key horror.
Yeah.
So what would you want? And musicals, and I guess biography from War Horse to Lincoln.
Yeah,
what do you want to see Spielberg?
If I'm being honest with you, I want him to. I'm happy we're getting Indy 5. I want him to right the wrongs of the past with the franchise and him to pour his heart and soul into a 5th Indiana Jones movie. I know he's not directing it anymore, but that's what I want. I would wish that it was his movie. And, people were upset with Crystal Skull. He could right the wrongs of that. He could make a great final Indiana Jones story that's frankly emotional, that could even involve like Indy dying or something, like something really powerful.
Yeah, like a proper send off for him and for the franchise really made him who he was, and for the character of Harrison Ford who made him who he was. Wow. Yeah. That's a good answer.
Yeah. So there you go. I like this question from Stranger Boy. It's a food question. Favorite childhood snacks that you're sad are discontinued? I have one that comes to mind.
Go for it.
So I saw this on a TikTok the other day, a food one. I don't know if they are discontinued anymore, but I think they are. They're called Grips, and it's like these little packets.
Yeah,
and they had like the little Cheez-Its. They were tiny. And the little Chips Ahoy, or there was another one I forget, but they're so good.
Fair. I'm gonna go. I had Trix cereal for the first time the other day. Not gonna lie, changed my life. The Trix yogurt. I don't see those anywhere anymore.
Oh, I love that.
I think those got discontinued. Those in the little cups, you could just like squeeze them and lick them out.
Yes.
The best.
So good.
The best.
Elite, one might say.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Jason's in here saying, Chris and Trevor, sorry I'm late doing some work in the shed. Had no watch on. No worries, dude. Thank you for being here. Okay. Looking through the chat here for some questions. What's going on, Jake A? How you doing? Can we agree that Scream 5 was better than Halloween Kills? Yes, we can. I think by far.
By far.
Pick for best picture. Mine would probably be King Richard. Maybe may change when I finally see Licorice Pizza. What would your pick be?
I haven't seen quite a few movies this year. Like Oscar movies. I don't think I'm trying to be realistic, or just what I just want to win.
What do you want to win? Because I kind of want No Way Home to win, but then I'll give like a realistic pick.
Okay, I think it could be semi-realistic. Dune. I would like to see Dune win.
Okay, I
feel like that could be realistic. I think it's getting nominated.
Yeah, it will. So I'll say what I really want to win is right here. I have a poster for it. Tick Tick Boom is what I want to win. Love the movie. It has La La Land vibes when it comes to like chasing one's dream, and I think we even talked about this like yesterday maybe, but I love it.
Yeah, so, it's great. It's a great one.
I hope Andrew wins, but who knows what's going to happen with that race. I'll just say this here: if The Power of the Dog wins Best Picture, all hope is lost.
What's crazy is everyone like loves it. Like, you're no lie, the only person I've heard who's like, nah.
I want you to watch it so bad so that I can talk to you about it.
That's fair. I need to watch it. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do Oscar content anymore.
I'm not. I'm done with that. I didn't even cover it last year. The Oscars, they kind of suck for me now, and it's like, nah, not really for me anymore.
That's fair.
Just because
it's kind of getting. The things you want to win never win. So like, what's the point of even watching them?
Well, if you look back in time to the 2000s, hell, I did this today. I was looking at the highest grossing movie from every year, and like the Lord of the Rings movies were box office hits that were getting nominated for Oscars. You know what? Like, in a way, as much as I don't love Dune, maybe it should win Best Picture to change the narrative.
Yeah. What's crazy is like everyone who like is about the like, oh, blockbuster shouldn't win. They are rooting for Dune, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, it's actually insane.
I would be very happy to see Dune win. No Way Home had a big impact on everyone. If it got nominated, that'd be, but it'd be stupid if it got nominated.
Let's put it this way: they didn't nominate Avengers Endgame. They're not nominating No Way Home.
Nope, and they didn't nominate Logan either, so they're definitely not.
Or they didn't nominate The Dark Knight. They didn't nominate The Dark Knight. Let's move on. I'm getting heated. Okay, thoughts on the Batman. Do y'all think Pattinson will be what everyone thinks he will be? I think he's going to exceed our expectations. I think this movie is going to be spectacular. Like, I'm setting myself up for disappointment, but I think it's going to be amazing.
I'm nervous going in because I love Batman so much. I love Batfleck. I love Christian Bale. Everyone's already calling Pattinson the best Batman. We haven't seen it yet. It's going to be interesting. I think I think they know what they're doing. I mean, like, just from the trailer alone, you can kind of get on board with what's going on.
Mm-hmm. The tone has been set. And I think he's going to be a brutal Batman. Speaking of the director,
Matt Reeves, brilliant.
Matt Reeves, I'm going to rank the new Planet of the Apes trilogy in like late February because he did 2 of those movies. So
yeah, and it's technically his trilogy. What other movies has Matt Reeves done?
I don't know.
Not he hasn't done a lot. But it'd be a good director to rank. That might be fun to do. I'm trying to watch more directors' filmographies this year.
Have you seen this movie? I have not.
I've heard of it. I didn't know Chris Evans was in it, but no, I have not.
Shannon's in here. What's good, Shannon? Still celebrating that Bengals win. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I hope they go all the way. I like Burrow a lot.
Joey B.
Yeah, so I like young teams like that with offensive firepower. So I'm looking at the TV right now. I think that Dallas just turned the ball over again. So
Niners can sneak their way through these playoffs. Their defense good. They've been playing good the last couple of weeks. I think they've beaten the Cardinals and the Rams. So if they play them next, dude, like the Niners could literally sneak their way to NFC Championship. I think if they win, they play Packers. So they're probably not getting past them. But you never know, dude. They're intercepted.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at the replay of right now. So there's that.
Cowboys are. It's not over. Like the Eagles, dang near came back today.
I saw they scored 15, like you said. Where was I? Okay. Have you seen Sinister?
You were disappointed? That's the one scary movie I tried to watch twice, and I turned it off. It was scary.
It's too scary, right?
Scott Derrickson, right? Yeah, he's doing Black Phone, too.
Isn't that movie, like, just terrifying, Sinister?
Yeah, it's with Ethan Hawke, and he is a horror writer, and he moves to houses where people, like, die from, like...
Touchdown Niners, by the way. I'm probably ahead of you, but touchdown.
You're way ahead of me. The dude's... Yeah. Oh, there he goes. Deebo Samuel! Wow.
That one might be over, but there's a lot of time left.
You know who's going to win tonight? Shock the world?
You think the Steelers?
I've predicted the Steelers to win all weekend. You heard it here first, people. I would not bet money that the Steelers are going to win, but I'm rooting for Pat Mahomes. But I have a weird hunch.
Let's spice it up.
They're not supposed to be there.
They're not.
Like they are not supposed to be there. And Big Ben said it himself. Let's see what they got.
Yeah. I'll say this about Sinister, though. Growing up, my friends watched it and they told me what happened at the end. I won't say what happened. It was so scary that I had trouble sleeping just hearing my friends describe the movie to me. So
Jesus. Yeah. I can never finish. I got halfway through both times. I said, I'm turning this off. Yeah. I was going to watch this last Halloween and I said, no.
Film Lover 134 says thoughts on Arcane. I haven't seen Arcane, but I've heard good things about Arcane.
It's the League of Legends anime show, correct?
I think something. It has Haley Steinfeld in it.
Okay, yeah, it is. I heard Arcane's fantastic. One of the best shows of last year.
Nice. Let's see. The Movie Geek. What's good, Bernie? How you doing?
What's up, brother?
Aiden says, "Yo, it's been a while. Just got done watching the season finale of Daredevil season 2. Watched 8 episodes today and hope to finish season 2 today." Oh wait, sorry. You did not watch the finale. My mind is on other shows that have 10. You have 3 left. That makes sense. Okay, cool. There's 13 this season. But yes, enjoy Daredevil. Have you seen Patriots Day?
Yes.
I have seen Patriots Day. It's a pretty good movie.
Very good.
Yeah. Peter Berg and Mark Wahlberg did like the Deepwater Horizon, Lone Survivor, and this within a span of a few years. It's like an unofficial trilogy.
Yeah, Peter Berg is the creator of Friday Night Lights, that show, and he also directs the show QB1. I like they follow 3 high school quarterbacks going D1.
He's a pretty good Hollywood talent.
Very good, yeah, very very good.
Let's see. Are you excited for the Paramount Plus limited series, The Offer? I have not heard of The Offer. It's based on a Hollywood story about the making of The Godfather. Interesting. That does pique my interest.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. I'm trying to watch more TV this year, if you couldn't tell. I'm already watching. I plan to watch Pam and Tommy. Are you going to watch Pam and Tommy with Sebastian Stan? And
that comes out next month, right?
February 2nd, yeah, on Hulu.
Oh, snap, soon. Like one a week or whole?
One a week, yeah. And I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch Winning Time, the Adam McKay one. So
that comes out February too, right? Or March? That comes in March.
I think March, yeah, March.
Yeah, HBO Max has Euphoria and Peacemaker right now. 2 of my favorite shows on TV. God, it's so good.
I'm really digging Peacemaker.
Oh, so much.
It's good. Shannon says, I was at the Bengals game and it was the wildest atmosphere I've ever been a part of. That's hype. That's
so dope.
First playoff win since 1990, right? I want to say
1991, I believe.
Wow.
31 years? Or no? Yeah, no, 1991. Yeah, jeepers.
Let's see. Tristan, how you doing? Lewis, what's good?
Lewis.
Will Avatar 2 shock the world? Do you think it'll shock the world, Trevor?
I think it's going to do $1 billion. I really do. I think it might be the only movie of the year to do $1 billion.
Okay.
But I'm excited for it. Don't be wrong. I love the first Avatar. It's probably top 20 all time for me.
Damn.
But, yeah, no, I love it a lot. Like that's when I watch it kind of often. I think I own it on Blu-ray. Maybe I don't. I love it a lot. It just, for the love of God, we waited how many years?
Over a decade, about I think 13, 14 years.
So if we actually get it, cool. It might get delayed to next year. Who knows? But I love what's the guy's name who plays it?
Sam Worthington.
Sam Worthington. He's good as hell, dude. Mm-hmm. And Zoe Saldana. I love the world. I love everything to do with it. And they're supposed to have back to back to back to back. We'll see how we do it. Making a franchise. I like it. Let's do it.
Yep. I haven't seen Avatar since 2010, so
I saw it 3 times in theaters.
First time watch. Damn.
Wow. Yeah, I do. I try and tell you, I love the movie.
I did not know that. I don't think.
Probably once every 2 years I watch it at least. I'll probably watch it this year. A couple weeks.
Wow. I don't even I barely remember what happens in the movie. Like I know main plot points, but yeah.
Everyone says it's a good story. Like it's like almost like Dances with Wolves. You ever seen Dances with Wolves?
Kevin Costner? Of it. Yeah, I know of it.
He's a cowboy and works for like the military. He gets sent into a Native American tribe and like basically becomes one of them. It's kind of how Avatar is. And dude, at the end battle scene is so good. Flying on those rocks, I mean, like, that's why I think I love the ride so much in Disney World.
Yeah, because you love the movie, right? You love the movie, so yeah, that makes sense.
I love it. I fucking
love it. Jack says top 3 favorite actors. I'll go right now and I'll say Leo's my favorite actor of all time. I know that's generic, but he's simply everything he's in. He's just like this. I'm
that's
just
a very
glued
fair
to the screen. So that's one absolutely lock. Big Brad Pitt fan as well. I mean, let's be honest, the guy's a stud. And then I'm looking right here. Call it recency bias, call it whatever you want. I love Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, that's fair. He's so good in everything he's in.
Yep.
And you see Martin Scorsese's silence. I'm gonna go real recent, but Timmy Chalamet, Tom Holland, and then
you could say Zendaya if you want.
Okay, I'll put Zendaya in there. That's fine. Those are my 3 right there. I want to see them 3 do a movie together.
Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting because they both have experience with each other, obviously. So, yeah. Most underrated and overrated of the year for you both of last year. We'll do last year.
I'm going last year. Yeah, we'll see 3 movies this year.
Overrated, I would say Dune. Underrated, I would say is what was my number 1 surprising? I'm trying to think of my list.
I'm trying to remember mine too. I can't.
Damn. I gotta go look at it. Let me go look real quick. Actually, the most surprising movie of last year. I think I know Cherry would be pretty high on your list, right?
Cherry and Chaos Walking are both pretty high on my list. I'm gonna go Cherry. I freaking love Cherry. Whoa, hi there.
I'll say one of my surprises was actually Spiral from the Book of Saw because I thought it was gonna be terrible, but I actually liked it.
I actually liked it quite a bit. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I'll go with that. Have you seen Dark Shadows? It's insane that it turned to 10 this year. It's one of my guilty pleasures the past decade. I have not. I have
I
not.
think it has Johnny Depp in it.
Yeah, is that vampire movie?
I think so, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, yeah. I'm thinking of that weird movie called Dark Tower with Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba.
Idris
Do you
Elba.
remember
Yeah.
that?
I didn't ever watch it. It
I
looks
never
so
watched
bad.
it. I saw
God,
the
it looks
trailer like
bad.
50 times though.
Yeah, it marketed
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah. Interesting. Let's see.
Wow.
We talked about Uncharted earlier, and we both kind of said we're excited but skeptical. You know.
If it's bad, I'm not going to be upset, but I think I'm going to have a fun time.
Oh yeah. Top 3 Nolan movies. No order, or you can do order if you want.
Inception, Interstellar, Prestige. It's probably
I go Inception.
Oh, I'm
Prestige,
sorry.
and then it's tough. The other one's tough.
I gotta switch. Probably the Prestige for the Dark Knight.
I think the Dark Knight is probably top 3. So
yeah. I really love the Dark Knight. Yeah. I was kind of on the phase like when you and I were talking about it a lot last year. I was like, man, screw the Dark Knight. But like, you know, like you were talking about it too. You're kind of like, and then you watch Far From Home. You were like same thing. And people's opinions are changing it. And that's how I'm going to Dark Knight. I really love the Dark Knight like so much.
I do too. I gotta watch them again, and I'll fall back in love. That's how it works. Like I like Far From Home a lot, and I let the hate get to me.
Yep.
What are the chances the Batman doesn't live up to expectations? I think it will be great. I think it could be the best Batman movie. I think. Now, already before the movies come out, there's a group of people who will refuse to put it above the Dark Knight, even if it is better than the Dark Knight. That's just how people are. Literally, like there's people who aren't going to put it above that trilogy no matter what, but it could be better, and I hope people will acknowledge it if it actually is better.
It's all going to come down to Paul Dano, because the reason Dark Knight works so well is because Heath Ledger is brilliant. Absolutely. I think it's the first kind of Batman movie, like the only other Batman movie you could probably compare to the Dark Knight, like in terms of like it's like a crime movie first instead of a superhero movie. If it's better than it, then it's better than it. That's simple as that.
We'll see. I'm not going in like the thing is, I just want to go in to see a damn good Batman movie, and if it's better than the Dark Knight, cool. And if it's not, it's still pretty damn good, probably. So
I need a black Batman long sleeve with the red Batman logo.
Ooh, I need that too.
Need that in my life.
That'd be sick. Yeah, if you had to pick one of these two to win Best Actor right now, who would you pick, Garfield or Smith?
I'm really torn because I love both movies so much. I think I put King Richard above Tick, Tick, Boom. The reason I'm rooting for Andrew because of his other movies, honestly, man, let's be real and blunt. I think Will Smith.
You think he's going to win?
I don't think either are going to win.
You think Benedict wins, don't you?
Yeah, I really do.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, and it's really sad because it's the first time we've seen Will Smith in a role like this since Pursuit of Happiness, Concussion. He plays Richard Williams to a T.
Perfect. That movie's really damn good. Bernthald's in it too, and he's great. Like there's a lot of great performances in that movie, and I think Garfield kills it in Tick, Tick, Boom. And at the end of the day, Garfield's my favorite performance of the year. That's why I kind of like said screw the Oscars. Like if Benedict wins, like he was good in the movie, yes, but like I'm not gonna remember that performance. I'm gonna remember these two performances for years to come.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oscars almost they're so far up their own ass sometimes. I'm just gonna be blunt here. Like
honestly,
it bothers the hell out of me, and I kind of wanted to separate myself from that. So this year, especially, not really want to cover all that shit anymore. I'm just being real with everyone.
What's funny is like my girlfriend's parents used to love watching the Oscars. They used to go to parties where they dress up and watch them, and I always want to do those one day. Like, oh, I want to have like an Oscar party. They literally said like, I don't watch any of the movies that get nominated. Like they don't nominate anything that I've seen. So why am I watching them? I was like, that's fair. Like Call Me by Your Name. While I think it's a great movie, not a lot of people watch that.
The Father last year.
I watched The Father. It's no lie. It was trippy and it was really well done, but in no way, shape, or form. You never watched Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, did you?
No.
Shit, that was T'Challa's one of the best performances of the last 10 years. Like how good it was.
Yeah.
And Anthony Hopkins was great. I honestly, I'm really still mad at the Oscars for last year's ceremony.
Dude, that was bad. What's bad about it is like they acted like they knew Chadwick was going to win, and they saved it for the end. They never switched the order of it, and then they did it, and it wasn't him.
No, and then it just ended it because Anthony Hopkins wasn't even there. They did this thing like I don't know, man. If Tom Holland hosts the Oscars this year, great. But they always do this thing like last year. They're like, we're gonna have a wrap off. Do you know this song? and then like Glenn Close is like rapping a song along. I'm like, it was like a 30-minute segment. I was like, Jesus criminy.
Yeah, here's what annoys me about the Oscars is the fact that the way that the voting works, this is literally the discussion and discourse they have before the awards. Ready? I've heard this in a year. Well, this movie's gonna win score, so why don't we just not vote for it in screenplay so we can kind of split up the awards? That's not how a fucking award show should work. If a movie has the best in every single category, you give every award to that movie. This is not some handout thing, and that's what it's become, where they split up everything. They're like, oh, well, this is just an example. I think Dune had the best visuals, but Dune's going to win score, so we're going to give visuals to No Way Home. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that. You have to just every category look at it as one category. The same thing goes for actors, and that drives me up a tree. Let's see. Leo hasn't won in 5 years. He's been nominated 5 times. Let's go ahead and give it to him for The Revenant, even though Michael Fassbender's better. It's irritating. It really is.
It's more irritating to me is like Dune should win, in my opinion. I don't know what many adapted screenplays. Dune should probably win Best Adapted Screenplay based off a novel. It's done really well. Best score, best visual effects, and probably best cinematography. It should probably win all 4 of those. And it might win one of them. And if it doesn't win
none of them.
and if it doesn't win score, Hans Zimmer's bagpipes, like don't act like you didn't get chills when Josh Brolin's Gurney
amazing, yeah.
kills those 2 dudes and he looks back at him and goes, with me,
yeah,
with me, and then it goes, good, so good.
The score is elite, so it should win. It probably will win, but that's the only guaranteed like win for it.
Yeah, it hit me. My ribs were rattling.
Anyway, that's my rant on the Oscars. Anyway,
oh my God, Dak.
Yeah, I saw that. I just saw that a few seconds ago.
Jeez, I'm behind you. Yeah, my thing's like 10 seconds behind.
Would you rather, Chris? This is for me. Would you rather watch Dune or Eternals on a loop? Eternals with ease. Alex says with ease, dude. It's way easier to watch for me. Wow. If it's late at night, I'll put Dune on. Help me fall asleep. Alex says, I like to take shots. I don't hate its guts. It's annoying to me. After the Oscars stopped hosting for this show, it became so downhill. If Tom Holland is the host for this Oscars, it will resurrect them.
Honestly, there's 2 options. It's the 3 Ambi, Andrew, Toby, and Tom, or it's the guys from Martin Short, Steve Martin, and Selena Gomez from Only Murders in the Building. I have not seen the show, but I heard it's great. They're great. You need a trio. You're not doing this one-off anymore. You need to have a good opening monologue. I think the best one to do that is with the 3 Spideys. People can say what they want. How about this? The numbers would be the best of the last 10 years with those 3 hosting. Since probably like Chris Rock and Ellen hosted.
Yep. Or they just need to premiere trailers during the show,
And they did. When they did the West Side Story trailer, that was the perfect trailer to drop.
Yep.
Dude, that video went bonkers, bro.
Yeah, that was a fun one to react to.
I like reacting to like the Oscars. I had fun reacting to it last year. I just hated the ceremony, and I feel like this year just gonna mess it up too.
The Oscars exhaust me talking about them. Like just because I disagree with so many decisions they make.
Yeah, no. I honestly, I really like watching the Oscar Expert. I don't know if you've ever seen their reactions. Those dudes they're fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Matt Reeves directed the first Cloverfield movie, apparently. Okay, yeah. The found footage movie, yeah. Okay. Who do you think will win the Super Bowl?
Buccaneers.
Bucks. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to argue with that. God. I want to get on here and say the Packers, but that's just not going to happen probably because I'm not confident enough in it.
Now, I'm honestly I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan, but I'm rooting for Aaron Rodgers. But like, there's 2 number 12s going up, and there's only 1 GOAT, and they're both number 12. You're just not going to beat them, Aaron. That's my opinion. I mean, the Buccaneers, they kind of just started sleeping.
You think that'll be the NFC Championship again?
Yeah, I don't think Rams or Cardinals have it. Rams could be tough because they have a good defense, and I love Sean McVay, he's a great head coach. But the Rams and Cardinals both showed they're kind of weak this year. Like the Rams lost the Niners last week. And Niners are good. Don't get me wrong, they're putting a whooping on the freaking Dallas. But like Cardinals too, start 7-0, then they finish the season 5-7?
Yep.
Or no? I don't know what they do. 5. I don't know. They finished not very good. They finished at 12-5? Yeah.
I have no clue. Yeah.
So
I think the Rams, I don't know. I want the Rams to win it all, but they're not going to. They're just not.
No.
All right, let's see where I was in the chat here. Am I going to do Peacemaker watch parties? I am not. Let's see. Moon Knight trailer tomorrow. expectations for the show with a question mark. Yeah, Moon Knight trailer drops tomorrow during the Monday Night Football game. Reaction here on the channel. I'm sure Trevor will have a reaction too. But expectations for the show, I have a little rant. If you want to go first, you can.
I'm a little weird. Oh, the Masters coming soon. Hell yeah. I have a little rant. Not rant. Why did Hulu drop it? That it's coming out.
I don't know. I know that I think Disney Plus did too, but I saw Hulu got it up first, I think.
Very curious. What if it's a rated R show on Hulu?
It's not. I don't think it is.
What if it is? Play the if game with me, big guy.
Okay, I will. That would be dope, but that would be that's what they need to do. That's what they need to do, because if they don't, this is my rant. I can't hold back anymore. You have Oscar Isaac and Ethan Hawke, Academy Award nominee Ethan Hawke, Oscar Isaac, one of the best actors working today, and you're putting them on a Disney Plus show for 6 episodes where it's probably going to be TV-14. They're not going to have any actual brutality or language that really just makes it feel more real. It's going to be this sugar-coated, watered-down BS we've gotten in every single action, hardcore Disney Plus show. Even the Falcon and Winter Soldier, the most brutal thing they did in that show was have John Walker smash a dude. And the way they edited it, it wasn't even that big of a deal. It was obviously he killed him, but it was soft. It really was. And I'm not saying I want to see like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood massacres on Disney Plus. I'm just saying like Daredevil, just put violence in there. Because when people get their ass beat, there's blood. That's a scientific fact. Make it feel more realistic. And I know the MCU, like we've talked about, it's more family friendly. But sometimes it sacrifices storytelling and stakes, in my opinion, when you eliminate actual blood and violence. And especially for a character that's so, like, it looks almost like Batman, you know? Like Moon Knight looks like it's kind of brutal, dark. You got to go hard on it. And they're probably going to water it down. So there's my rant.
That's fair. I hope you're wrong, but that's fair.
I hope I'm wrong as hell. I hope they change the narrative, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'll say this. Why do you think they didn't just make this one a movie? Like with Oscar Isaac and Ethan Hawke in there, you could sell some tickets.
Honestly, as someone who follows Marvel pretty heavily, I've never heard of Moon Knight.
I haven't really either. That's the thing.
I think that's why.
Okay.
No one's really going to pay tickets in the theater to go see it, but they'll watch it if it's on Disney Plus because they already have it.
The thing is, like, not many people, including me, had heard of Shang-Chi or Eternals before they got movies announced.
And they did not do very well in the box office, my friend.
But here's the big but. They came out a little bit more during the pandemic thing, like a little bit further back. Now, No Way Home did make a lot more money, but they still did decent numbers. They still made a good amount. Not Marvel standards, but they still made good money.
No, absolutely. I'm not arguing that at all, but like Moon Knight, isn't he a kind of anti-hero?
I'm not really sure.
I'm not really sure either. I think they're just trying to do too much, if I'm being quite honest. I think the MCU might be catching up on something that everything they do is going to be liquid gold. And it's proven it's not.
Yeah.
But the thing is, everyone, every show that comes out, it's the best. It's the best. It's the best. Falcon and Winter Soldier, it's not the best. Loki, my least favorite MCU show. What If? It's fine. WandaVision was dope, but there's lots of problems with it.
They haven't had a show that's, and I love Hawkeye. That's my favorite.
I think Hawkeye is a genuinely great show.
It's the best of the shows. I'll take all the heat, whatever you want. It's the best of the Marvel shows, but they just don't have like a damn great television show, in my opinion, yet. Like when you watch, for example, when you fire up Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad, Ozark or The Boys or any of these shows, hell, Euphoria, I'm sure. It has this different feel to it where it's like, this is damn good. I never have felt that, like where, you know, taking the MCU out of it and the superhero out of the shows, would I still think it's damn good? I don't know.
It's fair. It's really fair.
It's, yeah, like Peacemaker to me feels more like a great show than the other Marvel ones already, in a weird way.
It set up a story right away, didn't really waste much time, and it's having fun. It's hilarious. Yeah. I have not laughed this hard in a superhero show or movie in a long time.
See, and Peacemaker's doing what Boba's failing to do. Set up a story. Jesus.
Right away.
Anyway.
Go back to jail or do this. And it's showing that it's a very human show. I love it. Yeah. I freaking love it.
It's great, man. Anyway, what's your ranking of the 4 Disney World parks? I think Hollywood Studios is the GOAT. That's from Shannon. Me and Trevor have pretty different rankings.
Very different.
I feel like that's the case all the time. You go ahead and go first.
I'm gonna go with Epcot.
Number 1, Epcot. Okay.
Animal Kingdom number 2. Those switch daily. Magic Kingdom because I have Disneyland in California, and then I'm going Hollywood Studios. If I went back, I would only go to Hollywood Studios for like half a day.
Yeah, I mean, I disagree. Agree to disagree.
You can get it done in 2 hours. Hour and a half.
Yeah, it's not the biggest park. I will admit that. But my ranking of the parks is going to be in last place.
Epcot.
I think it's Epcot.
I think now that you like are an adult and you can drink and you can appreciate.
I haven't come back since I'm 21, so yeah.
Yeah, well, if we ever go to Disney World again, you can drink around the world and I'll eat around the world and it'll be awesome.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back and I'll like it a lot more. But Epcot is like probably my least favorite. I just don't go as much. Then Animal Kingdom, which I like, but to me that's a park you can do in 2 hours because you can go ride Everest. And well, how about this? It's all preferential because I don't care for the Avatar stuff. I don't even go there. I don't even go to Pandora when I go back. I just walk right past it.
How dare
I go do Everest. I do Dinosaur if I want. Maybe Cali River Rapids if I want to get soaked. Do the safari. Maybe I'll look at some animals, eat, and I'm out of there by like 11 a.m. So
that's fine.
Then I would go Hollywood Studios. You got Galaxy's Edge, Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror, Toy Story Land. There's just the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. A lot of things I love. And then Magic Kingdom is it's a classic. Yes, I know it's more kid-centric, but it's got my favorite rides. Haunted Mansion, Splash Mountain, Big Thunder, Space, Buzz Lightyear, Pirates. It's got some classic rides.
Yeah.
And it feels the most magical. So there you go.
Absolutely.
Alex says, hey, man, just started watching your channel recently. I started a Blu-ray collection a couple weeks ago, and it's been so much fun. We'll keep having fun collecting. It is a lot of fun. And Best Buy is the best place to be.
Best Buy is the best store.
Yep. Let's see. Looking through the chat here. Alex Hero News says, do you like the Fast and Furious franchise?
I love it, but Fast and Furious 9 is an abomination.
Never saw that one. I don't really care for it. I liked it I think it was in 6th or 7th grade, maybe 8th grade, maybe 9th grade. I don't know. I watched them all leading up to the 8th one. I think I was like 8th grade, actually. Or the 7th one. That's the one I saw in theaters. So I watched them all leading up to that. Saw the 8th one. Kind of was like, these movies aren't for me. So
that's fair. That is fair.
Okay. Would love more Letterboxd lists. Yeah, I could do that. Cry Macho was the best film from last year.
Is that right at you?
I strongly disagree. I don't know if that's if I just strongly disagree. Imagine John Cena hosts the Oscars, but with the Peacemaker suit.
I'm honestly down.
That would be like a big middle finger to all those people. So I'm fine with it.
Of course, he would explode.
Oh, what trailers do you think we'll get this Super Bowl? I think we're getting
Kenobi.
MI7, Mission Impossible 7. I think
that's fair. It is.
I think Simon Pegg said something.
Yeah, I think it's more going to be like a trailer coming Tuesday type thing. Like it's a trailer. Only 30 seconds. It's gonna be Kenobi, probably like all these years, whatever. It's gonna show like his lightsaber, maybe Darth Vader's lightsaber, and it's gonna be a lot of words, and then it's gonna be like coming. It's gonna give us a release date.
Yep, and I think we'll get a Marvel, whether that's like how they did that one thing where they showed quick shots of everything, like a sizzle. We'll get something like that, man. Yep. Okay. Hope you're doing well. Meters Reviews, what's good? Started watching Boba Fett today. Yikes. Honestly, don't know if I want to continue watching it. Chris, I know you don't love it, but Trevor, thoughts?
I only watched episode 1, and I liked the first episode, but I want to go back and watch. Is it 3 episodes already?
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah, I probably won't watch it.
No shot you will, because I'm looking at Mando, and I'm like, Mando's the premiere show, and you kind of fell off with that one, too. So, yeah. I don't love Boba. Sound off in the chat, please, your thoughts on the Book of Boba Fett. Like, is it... Oh, I see people calling it... I saw someone, a massive creator, I won't name their name, but you know who they are if you like Star Wars. They said that the second episode of Book of Boba Fett was the best piece of Star Wars content since Revenge of the Sith, and that is blasphemous, in my opinion. So, anyway.
I don't know who you're talking about, so that's crazy.
I'm just going to say it. Star Wars theory, bro. He went on there and he said on this is the best piece of Star Wars content since Revenge of the Sith. So he's basically saying The Force Awakens, no. Rogue One, no.
Wow.
So the sequels. But then he's saying Mando season 2, all of that. Come on, dude. There's a video of him crying on the internet when Luke comes back, and he's gonna say that he likes that episode more. Anyway, whatever.
Get him.
It's whatever. I think that I disagree with that take. Thoughts on Children of Men? Okay, I saw someone mention that earlier. I need to rewatch Children of Men. I've seen it once, and I thought it was all right. I just don't think I think I went in expecting something else, so I kind of probably need to give it another watch. 50 years since The Godfather. Shay! Dog cameo.
Dog cameo. Hi, baby. I know.
What if she just bit the mic?
I know. Want to say hello? Say hello to everyone. You see her sniff?
Yeah. That's fun.
She's bored. She's been sitting at the door for the last 10 minutes staring at me like, dude, we got to play. I know. Thank you.
Good dog.
Thank you. Good, baby.
I actually did see The Godfather is 50 years. They're releasing it in theaters. I might try and see it in theaters, honestly.
Wow, I've never seen The Godfather.
Yeah. Do you think it's a good idea that Phase 4 has TV shows, or should they all be movies?
All be movies, minus Hawkeye.
Ken from Mid-Level Media is in here. What's good, Ken?
Ken!
One of the goats. I always call him one of the goats. There you go.
Yes. You're an animal, bro. Keep grinding on the content. Almost on 8K. Hope you and the family are doing okay, because I heard you guys got the COVID, so hope you guys are doing okay. Oh, you froze. Maybe I froze. I'm frozen. I don't know who can see who. Is it still working?
Oh, I froze. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You're frozen hardcore.
Yeah, I know. My Wi-Fi went out.
No, he's pixelated. He's back. There he is.
Can you see me now?
I can see you now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. I don't know. I hate how it happens. Usually around the hour mark on stream. So
yeah,
hopefully we're all good now. Life goes on. Okay. Filmish says, what would you think if MJ died in No Way Home instead of Andrew catching her, which made me cry? But what would you think if the whole Andrew Gwen thing happened again? That would be terrible if that happened.
I think I would honestly be really pissed off. I really like the character of Michelle Jones, and I think they finally found her footing with her, and her and Tom Holland's relationship on screen is perfect, and it really set up the college trilogy if we ever get it. I feel like they're gonna take a couple years off. It's like, no, we got to keep pumping these Spider-Man movies out.
Yeah, probably have one in 2024, I think.
And I'm cool with that. I can wait that because it technically kind of came out in 2022, so I can wait all this year, all next year on 2024 summer or December. Yeah, and then
they might have one up in December 2023 for all we know.
Nah, because I think if John Watts doesn't come back to direct this trilogy, then I don't want to see it. Don't. Okay. He's got the touch for the MCU trilogy. Only person I'd be interested in seeing come back, honestly, is it's maybe a hot take or anything. I want to see Jon Favreau directing our MCU movie.
Okay.
And he's so into the Spider-Man movies, he's a big part in them with Happy. I guess not a big part, but he's in them. I think he could do a great job.
Mm-hmm. I agree, dude. I would love to see him. He's into the Star Wars TV right now, but I would love to see him.
Imagine a Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni Star Wars movie. Would you be hyped for that?
Yes.
Co-directed?
Yes.
Yeah. Or directed by Dave Filoni and written by Jon Favreau?
Yes.
Yeah.
Favorite Western from Ken. That's a great one. I'm going to go with the original Magnificent Seven off the top of my head with Steve McQueen, Yul Brynner. Great movie, and it's basically a remake of the Seven Samurai, which is an even better movie. So,
I'm gonna go Django.
Ooh,
or actually, I'm scratching Django. The Harder They Fall from last year. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah, okay, good pick.
No, it's not. You hate it.
I don't hate it. I need to give it another watch though. Shannon says, do you think we're at the point with MCU where so much is leaked that it kills the excitement for upcoming movies? In a way, I actually do.
We talked about that earlier a little bit. I think they're a little ahead of themselves.
Mm-hmm. For example, there's Multiverse of Madness. There are already so many speculations on Twitter of leaks, and it's why are we trying to find things out? Why don't we just let it be?
Yeah, I know. I don't know though. People like that. I guess they like to get things spoiled.
None of the MCU shows are going to be close to top tier MCU. I agree. I don't even think Hawkeye is top 10 MCU for me. I prefer the movie. I still like Hawkeye. I want to clarify that. I really like Hawkeye, but there's 10 movies I like more than it. Maybe even more. It's a movie's just a different ballgame.
Yeah.
Alex says Boba Fett's very disappointing, but has some enjoyable moments. Fair. Haven't even started Boba yet. He's the most overrated character. Yeah, he's extremely overrated as a character. I agree. He's in the original trilogy for 5 minutes.
Yeah, no kidding.
Mando season 2 is the best piece of Star Wars content since Return of the Jedi. Hard to disagree with you. I love Mando season 2, but I will say I prefer Revenge of the Sith. I prefer that. I like the prequels too. I really do. But Mando season 2 is fantastic.
I need to watch it.
You do.
I'll watch it before. Season 3 comes out this year, right?
I don't think it will. They say December. I don't think it will.
Come on, that's a long time. 11 months. Come on.
I hope so, man. But yeah, it really needs to come out this year.
Yeah.
Let's see. Obi-Wan series is going to be the best piece of Star Wars since Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, I think it's going to be great. Obi-Wan, I think if they drop the ball with Obi-Wan, I am going to make a public announcement to everyone and say, hey guys, really sad news today, but this is the last day that I will be watching any new Star Wars content. And I'll be really sad. It'll hurt me. But if they drop the ball with that, what hope is there going forward? Do you know what the equivalent of that is for everyone watching? And you, Trevor. We haven't seen this character since 05, okay? Yeah, that is the equivalent of them. It's the equivalent of what they did in, let's be real here, it's what they did in No Way Home. It's bringing back those characters, really. It's Toby and Andrew. And they did that perfectly. You cannot mess this up. You can't.
No, you can't. There's actually, no. If, are we going to get Ahsoka in there too? Maybe? Because it's like, didn't Ahsoka come in Clone Wars during that time?
We could see Ahsoka for sure. We could see Qui-Gon in a flashback. That's what I'm hoping.
Hayden Christensen's coming out of retirement. He's been retired from acting.
You can't drop the ball with this. And the fact that we don't even have a trailer or a teaser yet upsets me. I think they should have dropped the one on Disney Plus Day instead of that little behind the scenes thing.
So why are they not marketing Star Wars? Disney's like, that's the problem with when a company buys everything else. Their priority is Marvel. And then Mandalorian's been huge. Mandalorian's probably the most popular show for Disney Plus. But who knows, man? Like, why are we not marketing Star Wars?
Boba was garbage.
They didn't market it. Like, they dropped one trailer that was a minute long. They didn't market it. Dude, no confidence.
And they didn't market Bad Batch much. Like, Kenobi needs to be marketed heavily, and I think a Super Bowl teaser would be huge.
And then a full trailer like a couple of days later.
But what will just upset people? This is what's going to happen. Everyone's going to be watching the Super Bowl, the Commons, and they'll see Obi-Wan and go, "Oh my God, we're getting another movie with Obi-Wan," and then it'll say streaming on Disney Plus, and they'll go, "Ah, it's going to suck."
Yeah,
anyway, exactly. Is the Lord of the Rings series going to be canon? I also am asking Trevor because I don't know.
So this is supposed to take place in the Second Age of Middle Earth, which is like thousands of years before the Lord of the Rings movies. So they're saying it could be with Elrond could be in there because he's thousands of years old. Galadriel and her family could be in there. She's Cate Blanchett's character in the Lord of the Rings movies. And then it could be like we could see Sauron as well. So there's not too much information public yet. You talk about you're nervous for Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm extremely freaking nervous for that.
That's fair, man. Those are our babies, pretty much.
Yeah, my Lord of the Rings fandom is like, it's not as bad as Star Wars, toxic as Star Wars, but like I did a ranking a while ago. I put Théoden in the mech tier, which I don't know why I did, but like people were flaming me for it. Like, you're an idiot. You don't even know Lord of the Rings. I'm like, dude, Théoden's like, he's not that good of a character. I'm sorry.
Isn't that the blonde-haired king?
Yeah, who's Sauron. Sauron takes over in Two Towers.
Okay, yeah. He ends up like his daughter like is dressed up in armor or something, right?
Yeah, and she disguises herself.
Spoiler for Lord of the Rings. He ends up dying, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he gets killed by the Witch King in his Nazgul.
Yep. Let's see. I'm really, really excited to rewatch those movies now. Like, that's going to be a legendary day.
Oh, it's happening in July.
Theatrical, though. Theatrical. You're on the theatrical train, right?
Oh, yeah. I own the extended, but my extended editions are only 4K, so I don't have 4K player, so you're good there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Child's Play movies, Trevor?
I've seen the newest one. I have not seen the oldest.
Okay. I've seen the original. Did a first time watching reaction on the channel. It was fine. Cheesy, but at least it was self-aware of that cheesiness, I guess.
Yeah.
Enjoy Daredevil season 2. It's really, it's the worst season, but it's still really, really good.
Why is season 2 so bad?
I don't know, man. And think about that too. Like, middle parts of the trilogy are usually the weak ones.
We're going middle parts.
Far From Home is the weakest of that. Yep. Iron Man 2.
Desolation of Smaug, I think, is the worst one. A lot of people say it's the best one. Game of Thrones season 2, Stranger Things season 2. You're paused again. I don't know if you can hear me. Wow, that's a good look.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, you were like,
I hate when it freezes. I hate when it does that.
That's hella funny. Hold on, Bubba. We're almost done. Oh, Dallas about to score again. They're marching on the doorsteps.
Damn. But what I was saying is, yeah, Iron Man 2, like middle parts are usually bad. And then there's Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, then there's sometimes like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I think it's the best one of the Planet of the Apes trilogy.
Yeah.
Like, there's some good ass ones.
Random, but if you guys are watching on the replay, I appreciate you. Shout out to you. Make sure to hit that like button. And if you guys are in here, hit the like button as well. We're probably going to take a few more questions, go maybe a few more minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. So drop some good questions in the chat. Dallas just scored a touchdown.
Oh, you dick. Stop spoiling it. Oh, Dak, get it. Woo!
So this game is coming down to it. We're going to have to watch the end of that in a second.
Yeah.
Do you think a Mando movie would make a lot of money? Yes.
I don't know. I'm indifferent.
I think this is the plan.
Hi.
Kevin Feige is set to produce a Star Wars movie with Michael Waldron, the writer of Multiverse of Madness, and Loki set to write the film. So he's set to produce that, right? We've got Boba going. We've got Mando season 3. We've got Ahsoka, and that's continuing on. Thrawn is coming back. Ezra's coming back. Sabine is coming back. These are Rebels characters. Sure. I think that these shows are going to culminate in a movie produced by Feige. He knows how to have this interwoven thing. Michael Waldron in there writing it. I think that would be a box office hit. It's what Star Wars would need because you're kind of saying, you know, this is its own thing down the road. It would be hype.
Yep. That's fair. 100% fair.
Let's see. Are you fans of Game of Thrones? Yes.
Die hard.
We're both big fans. Yeah. I've seen them every episode at least twice. At least.
I've seen, I would say a lot 3, but for everyone, I've seen all twice.
Yeah. Yep. I've seen, Battle of the Bastards multiple times, like more than 2. So.
What a battle. Those bastards.
That's cinematic, That's what I want to see on like Disney Plus, something that cinematic.
That's what sold me on Game of Thrones. My buddy Brian. Shout out Brian. No, he's not watching, but he did watch parties with his friends every Sunday night. They had a group of 10 and the couples, like guys and girls, whatever. And they watched it and he showed me his episodes. Like, dude, were you watching Game of Thrones? I said, no, I couldn't get into it. And then he showed me the scene. He goes, you need to watch it. I watched that scene on YouTube and I went, okay.
Is it the scene where John pulls out a sword and the horses?
Battle of the Bastards, yeah. And then his brother gets getting an arrow shot at him.
Yep.
And then the horses come. I was like, huh? And he goes, you like Lord of the Rings, bro? Like, you'll 100% like this. I was like, oh my, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. Look through the chat here. Will House of the Dragon have a fraction of the hype of Game of Thrones? Nah. I think it'll get watched by a lot of people. But similar to how the sequels kind of made people swear off Star Wars, Season 8 made people really forget about Game of Thrones, and it really hurt a lot of people. I think they're done with it. A lot of people are, at least. But it will still get views. Don't get me wrong.
Honestly, I think HBO Max is the cream of the crop for streaming services right now in terms of original content. Everyone's saying Succession is one of the best shows. Euphoria is one of my favorite shows. Peacemaker's proving to be amazing. And we were looking at their content last night, like HBO Max for original content. They have that Lakers Dynasty show. They're on top of their shit. They know what the frack they're doing, and I really think they're gonna nail it on the head with Targaryen. The Mad King. We're following Daenerys' father, right?
I think so. Yes.
Or her grandfather. I want to see who the hell these mad people are and why they were so terrible. And then I'm gonna email Warner Brothers. We need House of Stark.
We need it.
With young teenage Ned Stark, that kid who played him. And you can do flashbacks to older Ned Stark, Sean Bean. Come on. What's up, Warner Brothers? Where are we at? I'll help you craft. I have so many thoughts in my head how we could do this.
We need it. I have a full ranking on my channel, but I'll say this, Charles. The first one is my favorite, and my second favorite is the third. Stop. Would you rather the Russo brothers or John Watts direct the next Spider-Man trilogy? Also, I love Andrew, but I pray they keep Tom Hardy's Venom away from him because Venom is F tier comic book movies.
Nope. Stop it.
I agree. Venom's awful. Both of the movies are really bad.
Stop.
But I would like to see the character interact with Andrew.
Yeah. Honestly, I want the Russo brothers to come back, but I want them to come back for the next Avengers movie. Like they have to do team up movies. Oh God, sorry.
Did Shay bite you?
Yeah. She's trying to play right now. She's bored.
Fair.
She's bored.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't want to see the Russos direct Spider-Man trilogy. I would not want that.
I want John Watts. I can see Sam Raimi if he does go with Multiverse of Madness, or Jon Favreau. It's my 3 picks.
This would be disappointing, Filmish. This would be extremely disappointing if this didn't happen.
Oh my
Do
god,
you
you're the
agree?
worst. Okay,
Yeah.
look at what I'm dealing with right now.
Shay's going crazy.
Going crazy. Oh yeah, because Jess is in here, so I thought.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Control your
bang my
dog,
elbow.
bro.
Stop. Get down. God,
Oh man.
I can't hear you. Wow,
I said
control your dog. It's
bro.
your dog, not mine. I'm babysitting. Oh.
Do you prefer Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones? We got that twice in the chat from 2 different people. So what do you think? Jess being one of them.
Lord of the Rings.
I'm taking Game of Thrones right now, but a Lord of the Rings rewatch could change that. You never know.
That's fair. Dude,
okay, let's see.
Get down. Down.
What's the best Coen Brothers movie? The best? Probably No Country for Old Men, but I really like The Big Lebowski. That's like my favorite, probably. That movie's hilarious.
I haven't seen any.
Damn. I think you'd like The Big Lebowski.
I'm sure I would. I own it.
Yeah. Funny
Would
ass
you like me to
movie.
grab it?
You don't have to. We'll take like one more really, really good question, and we'll wrap it up. So make it a good one in the chat. And hit that like button if you guys have not. Let's get as many likes as we can. There's 20 people. Let's get 20 likes if we don't have that, or 20 more than what we have. Gauntlets on the move.
Oh, I have a third one too.
Oh yeah, is that the one? Did you get that on a separate trip?
Yeah, when Jess and I went.
Oh yeah, okay.
In August.
Yeah,
the cup one. It's like $40.
Max talks movies.
Max the goat. Film Saga
Film
back
Saga.
together again.
Dude, that's like one of the craziest things I think I've done is like not like insane, but like the fact that we actually had a podcast called The Film Saga. It's like a fun little memory to look back on, but we never really loved the podcast.
No.
We didn't. Yeah. Podcasting's different, man. It's different.
Are you and Cam still doing yours? Is that
It's making a return. Actually, we're gonna revamp it in a few ways. I got a Zoom recorder, so we have a lot better audio, and we're gonna change up some things. But yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back this month.
Yeah, but something about podcasts that is not that fun to do.
It just depends. If you really have nothing to talk about, it's more difficult. So
fumble. Dallas got it. Holy shit.
Yeah, I saw something happening. I just wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, this game is crazy.
What's so funny is my girl's mom texted me. She said, "How about that drive? That looks like a Super Bowl team to me."
Oh, that's not a completion. The ball hit the ground.
Did it?
Yeah. Will an MCU movie ever win Best Picture or Actor? No.
Unfortunately.
It won't. They have a bias against them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Nick Acosta's in here. What's good, Nick? How you doing,
What's up,
man?
Nick?
How you doing, bro? Which Spider-Man should Filmish says, which Spider-Man should you want to die? And I asked a few of my friends, which one would you want to die if 3 of them had to die, I guess is the question. None.
Yeah.
But I guess Toby because he got stabbed, but like I don't know.
They killed Toby. They might as well just like not release the movie. You know?
Fair. Do you think no one will be nominated for any Oscars?
I don't even think we'll get nominated for visual effects, man. I think score and visual effects it should get nominated for because that's a fucking bang score, dude.
The score slaps, but it probably won't get nominated for anything. You know, it is the way of the world.
Boom, 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 boom.
But yeah, we'll take one more question. But yeah, that was fun.
That was good time. It's good to be back.
It is good to be back. We should do this more. Yeah. Shannon says, like you and Cam to do commentary tracks. I think that's in the near future. We definitely will be looking into that. That could be like a Patreon thing or just a thing on her channel or something, or we'll figure something out for that. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the rest of the year. I'm excited for more live streams. This will be the last question. Are you excited or what's your least favorite movie of all time?
I have one. We talked about it earlier.
Fire away.
Keanu Reeves, Knock Knock.
Ooh.
You ever seen it?
No.
There's a scene. I think he says the F word 100 times in like 3 minutes.
I think I might have heard of that. He's like at a bar, right? A bar table.
How the fuck do you drop that? Oh my god! I'm sorry.
You're good.
Yeah.
What's my least favorite movie? It might be something from last year. Actually, I hated the movie Night Teeth. I hate Don't Breathe too. Like those are movies that I abhor.
Yeah.
So, and then we'll take this sports question and we'll end. Should I bet KC minus 12.5 or Steelers plus 12.5? I think the Chiefs win, but by about 10 points. So I would take the Steelers plus 12.5.
I always wrote if I'm gonna bet, I always bet for the underdogs. You never know what's gonna happen. Actually, it's UFC related, but Amanda Nunes and Julianne Pena a couple weeks ago. If you bet on Amanda Nunes $100, you won like 10. If you bet $100 on Julianne Pena, you won 750. I told my best friend to vote, or one of my best friends, because you're my boy, and I told one of my buddies to bet on Julianne Pena $100, and he won $750. Always bet on the underdog.
Yeah. And this will be the official last question because it's fitting. It is January. What's your most anticipated movie for the rest of the year?
Ooh, non-superhero, go.
Non-superhero, go. That's tough. That's tough. I'm gonna say Top Gun 2.
Okay.
I'm really hyped for that movie.
I know you are. I have two. I have three, but I'll go with one. I'm going Babylon. Timothy Chalamet.
Okay,
Damien Chazelle coming back. But if that doesn't come out this year, I'm going to go Bullet Train. Very excited for that. And I'm also going to go with Mission Impossible 7 or Lightyear.
Okay.
And then
I'm actually going to throw in Don't Worry, Darling. Florence, Harry Styles. You got to love that. And then nice. MI7 as well. Tom Cruise is.
I believe we're getting a Guillermo del Toro Pinocchio movie this year too.
Ooh, the Disney Plus one?
Yes. With Tom Hanks as Geppetto.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll see. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude today's edition of the Film Stock live stream. Thank you so much for being here. If you're on the replay, shout out to you as well. Thank you guys for being here in the chat, dropping questions. Make sure to hit that like button. It really does help out. Subscribe if you have not. Go subscribe to Trevor. All of his YouTube is down below. All of his social medias. Follow him and all that good stuff. We should run it back soon, my friend.
Whenever you want to, just let me know and I'll be here.
Maybe weekly. I'm not going to guarantee. I'm trying to do at least one live stream a week, though. So I will.
Pretty soon, Sunday nights are going to open up because no more football, dude. So
Sunday night's honestly a fun night to go live.
Yeah, 3:00 on Sunday. I'm literally never busy.
Yeah, we might have to make that a thing. But stay tuned. Again, go subscribe to Trevor, Film Geeks. Subscribe to the Film Stock channel. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your week. I know a lot of people don't have work or school tomorrow. It's snowing where I live, so have a fun day.
Oh yeah, everyone has tomorrow off.
Yeah. Have a good day tomorrow, and see you guys in the next live stream. Peace.
Bye.